So we'll go to the next sum. They are given square root of a into a minus 7 equal to 3 root 2. See, the part 1 why I put is bringing it in the standard form is very, very important. It was bringing in the standard quadratic form. Quadratic form. So bringing to the standard quadratic form is very important, otherwise you won't get the answer. So to remove the root, you must square both sides. When you square both sides, an equation is always balanced. So when you square both sides means put this in a bracket and put the square. You are squaring this left hand side and you are squaring the right hand side. Both sides you are squaring, the sum won't change. We are squaring because you get roots here. When you square, what happens? The square root and square will go off. So you get a into a minus 7, you get this. The square root go off. The square root is a problem for us, it goes off. When you square this, the square root belongs to both the numbers. 3 square is nothing but 9 and root 2 square is nothing but 2. So 3 root 2 the whole square is nothing but 9 into 2, which is 18. Again repeat, in the right hand side, the square belongs to 3 as well as root 2. Put a dot here if you want. So 3 square is nothing but 9 into root 2 square is root will go off 2, so you get 18. And bring the 18 this side, you get a square minus 7a minus 18 equal to 0. So the important part of this, you must try to bring it into the quadratic equation form. This is called quadratic equation form. Now only you can start the sum by splitting the middle term. Now we'll go to part 2. This is called splitting the middle term. Splitting middle term. Middle term. So this is very important. We have to split the middle term now. Now the number is middle term is minus 7. So put like this. Or you can put like this also if you are accustomed. But this is one of the methods you can do it. Part 2 is splitting the middle term. So the middle term you put here as minus 7. And I told you, you must multiply here, it's 1. 1 into minus 18. You put here what? Minus 18. So the middle term will come in the middle, you put this minus 18. Now I told you, don't see this number. If you want, you can hide this number. Don't see the sign also. What two factors will give you 18? You see. For example, 6 into 3 is what? 18. Okay. Don't see the sign. You hide this and take this 18. Add and see, subtract and see. 6 plus 3 is 9. 6 minus 3 is 3. Both are not coming here. So we must go to the next factor of 18. The next factor of 18 is nothing but 9 into 2 equal to 18. 9 2s are 18. Add and see, 9 plus 2 11. 9 minus 2 is 7. So you are getting the 7. Again repeat, don't worry about the sign. First you get the factors. So what you do is, you put the 9 and 2 here. You put 9, you put 2. When you are putting the signs, hide this number. Hide it. You must get minus 7. So this is minus plus 2. You can check it. But you must tally 3 things. 9 2s are what? 9 2s are 18. Number 1. Minus 9 plus 2 is 7. Number 2. And last one is sign also. We see minus into plus is minus 3. All 3 things are tallied. Then you can split the middle number. So write the a square, the first number and the last number as it is. So the middle number is split into minus 9a plus 2a. We are not changing the sum is same. If you add also, you get the minus 7a. The first and last numbers are kept as it is. It's just splitting the middle term by doing it. And then you must do grouping. You must do grouping. After writing this, you can split the middle term, I told you, and then you do grouping. Take the first 2 numbers. In the first 2 numbers, only a is common. Number is not common. So put a minus 10. If you want, you can check it. A into a is a square. A into minus 9 is 9a. In these 2 numbers, 2 is common. When you take 2, you get a minus 9. Again, this factor a minus 9 is common. You write this. The remaining a will come here and 2 will come here. So you get a minus 9 into a plus 2 equal to 0. So this is only what you are actually factorizing. So finally, you have to solve it. Now look here. A minus 9 into a plus 2 into. The last part is solving is quite easy. Now you must solve the equation. in the solving part, when two numbers multiply equal to 0, either a minus 9 should be 0 or a plus 2 equal to 0. If you take 9 that side, you get a equal to 9, you get minus 2. These two are solutions set. The first part is very important, where you must try to bring it in the standard form. The second part is you must split the middle term, and the last one you can get the answer easily. Hope you understood. We'll go to the next sum now. Root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. This is already given in the standard form. X square, x and a constant. Don't worry about the root 2 and all. The method is almost similar. So what you do is you put a v. Okay. And this is called the middle term. We call this as the middle term. They said this is also called splitting the middle term method. So this 7 you put in the middle. With this sign you put it plus 7. Now multiply these two. Look here, 5 root 2 into root 2. You become 5 into 2 equal to 10. 5 2s are 10 plus 10. So this sum is quite easier because everything is plus. So minus won't come in the middle. So again I write the middle term. That's why it's called splitting the middle term. Multiply these two numbers as usually multiply. 5 root 2 into root 2 is 5. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. 5 2s are 10. This is a very easy number. What two numbers will give you 10 means 5 2s are 10. 5 plus 2 is what? 7. Since everything is plus, you can put this faster. You can put 5, you can put 2, you can plus and plus. Everything is plus, is easy. Now what you do? Split the middle term. So we are not changing the problem. Root 2x square we are writing as it is. The last term we are writing as it is. And this you are writing as 5x plus 2x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Now look here, don't factorize immediately. What you do, write the first term as it is, write the next term as it is. This 2 you split as root 2 into root 2. We know already root 2 into root 2 equal to 2. So we are not changing the sign. This 2 we are writing as root 2 into root 2. You may ask why you are writing to get a combination for this. Then only you can take common. So only this step you must be careful. In this step only this part you must be careful. So this part I put a star. This part you must be careful. Then it's quite easy only. So this 2 alone you write root 2 into root 2. Then only we can join these two. Now we must do the grouping method. Now take the first 2. In the first 2 x is common. When you took the first 2 x is common means root 2 x will come in. This is actually root 2x square. So root 2x will come in. So when you multiply you get this answer. And x into 5 is 5x. Okay, here you can easily see root 2 is common. So we take root 2 into root 2 is here already, plus 5. So now this is a common factor in both. Take the common factor, write the remaining factor. This has come here and this will go here and this will come here. So we get two things. This is called factorized form. So write root 2x plus 5 equal to 0 or x plus root 2 equal to 0. From this you get root 2x is minus 5 and x is minus 5 by root 2, x is minus root 2. So again I repeat, this sum is quite easy only. This is already in the quadratic form. So write the middle term here. Root 2 into root 2 alone you must know as for 2, 5 2s are 10. This is very easy, everything is plus, so you split as 5x into 2x. Only this step you must be little careful. Here this 2 is split as root 2 into root 2. You may ask me why, to get a combination here. See, then only you can take common. Next step you can easily take root 2 common, you get the same factors. So take this into this equal to 0, you get the answer. Hope you understood.